Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here today. And today we are coming at you with a Ordance Amon build. So today we are going to go over our Ordance Amon build. So this is what we're using for the build. We are using 2 Gadget Ahoys for extra Ordance damage and Ordance cooldown rate. And then we're also using 2 airstrikes for splash damage, splash radius, which benefits the Ordance because Ordance to splash. And then we're using God Killer for extra damage. So we get damage dealt increased to badass enemies by 10%. And then for the Ordnance, we are using the Hose Honey Bunches. We got it in all elements. And then we are using the triple bypass for extra amp shot on that first shot. And then on the class mod, we are using the Ice Bringer, which gives us 5 in blackout. This one has ordnance damage. This one has damage, 20% damage dealt, and 35% splash damage. And then we're using the Wasp for Dinner with triple amp. And then we're using Headringer, Torg, license parts gain 25% damage and 100% damage radius, which is our launcher. And then we have gun damage, pistol damage, and SMG damage on it. And then we decided to put, this is how we rerun the skill tree here. So we put 5 points into Wrath of Nature. We put 3 points into Scorcher Kairos for extra magazine size so we can spam our ordnance. And then we put 3 in the Battleborn for extra gun damage. Put 5 in the Tail of Comet. Then we put 5 in the Icy Rage. Then we came down here and put 3 in the Primal Surge, which gives us ammo restoration on status effect. So when we're doing a status effect, this is giving us ammo restoration. This skill right here is mostly just move down the tree and get to here. And then we put 5 points into Blackout, which gives us shock damage of 150% damage dealt per second and 30% critical hit chance on Ordnance. And then for the red tree, we are using what's burns within and increased incendiary damage. And then we're using 3 in Impetus, which gives us shield regeneration and movement speed on a kill. And then we're using Will of the Storm, which gives us status effect damage and status effect rotation. And then we're letting the class mod do points in there. And then we're doing Bullet Storm. Whenever gun Amon applies the status effect, you gain increased gun damage for rotation, which goes with one of our specializations. And then we're using catastrophic critical hit chance per second, and then it gives you critical percent damage per stack. So when you're shocking an enemy, you get a critical percent chance for rotation, and then when you're burning an enemy, you get critical damage for a rotation. And then for the specializations, we are using Ordnance cooldown rate, Ordnance damage, and Ordnance for the gun gain 50% gun damage, and then we're gaining using Ordnance critical hit chance and Ordnance critical hit damage. And then we're using the best defense for more damage. Now this being maxed out, this being like a 100, this doesn't matter at all. I've actually tested it. Like once you go over 50 or anything like that, it's not even noticeable. So like this BD being at 100, this doesn't mean anything. None of these specializations being at 100 actually mean anything. They really don't do a whole lot after a certain point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Let me know what other kind of build videos would you like to see in the future. I have plenty more build videos to record, and there is plenty of content to come out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Like I said, make sure you subscribe and like. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.